Because we know he was born since when? Some of y'all ain't following me, y'all sleeping. He was known by them since he was birth. Is this not that I doubt it? I don't think this is the man. Because the man we know shaking the can because he can't see nothing. The man we know ain't going to the pool. Ain't not going in the pool until Jesus came back. And then everything he needed was going to the pool where he was sick. And now he don't need the can no more. He understands now his purpose now was to be in that place so that God can heal him from his sin. Not just his sin, from his pain that he's gone through since he was. So people looking at him, talking about him. He had gone through pain, being ridiculed. Can't do what everybody else is doing. But Jesus now had created purpose in him from the place that he was in pain. And now the neighbors looking at him and saying, is this the same guy? This was the one that sat in bed? You sure that's him? Look like him. He might have a twin brother. We don't know about it. You know, his mama might be questionable. We don't know. Now they don't know because they thought they knew, but now they don't know. Verse number 9.
Some said, this is he. Others said,
some said, yeah. This is him. And then others said what? It looked like him, but I don't know the him. The him we know, right? Read on.
But he said, I am he.
But now the blind man opens up his eyes, see the people that he has heard all his life, recognizing that they don't recognize him in his sin position. And now he's saying to them, let me straighten you up. I had some pain, but God created purpose, and I am that one that was born blind, that begged out there every day. You know me, and now I see you, and now I know you. I am he. Jesus ain't on the scene no more. Jesus told him, go on, wash. And Jesus went on about his business with his entourage. Left this man to deal with all of the folks, questioning whether or not he got healed or not. Questioning that, what? How do you get now this purpose? Verse number 11.
Therefore said they unto him, why were thine eyes open?
Now they said, then they coming to the blind man. How are you seeing? What happened that made you see? Now, if this is your friend or just your neighbor, shouldn't you be glad that he can see? It's a miracle. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. They ain't giving God no praise. How is it that you see him? They almost sound like they mad that he can see. That's what it sounds like to me. So y'all laughing like I was laughing. What y'all need to look at mad at the blind man that was blind and now can see? Now they mad at him. Why are you seeing? Read the next verse.
He answered and said, a man that is called Jesus made clay and anointed my eyes, and said unto me, go to the pool of Siloam and wash. And I went and washed, and I received sight. Then
now he explaining it to him. This is what the man told me. I heard his name was Jesus. He told me to go and wash. Read on.
Then said they unto him, where is he? He said, I know not.
And then he said to the blind man, who was blind, ain't never seen Jesus. So where is this man? I don't know. You remember? I was born blind from birth. He told me to go wash. I went. I watched. I don't know what he looks like. If he talked, I can tell you what he sounds like. But I don't know what he looked like. I don't know. Where is he? They just asking a blind man. Where is he? So the blind man who's not blind anymore got better sight than those who've been seeing all the time. Let's go back to the word real quick, because this is supposed to be abbreviated. Read on.
They brought to the Pharisees him that aforetime was blind, and it was the Sabbath day when Jesus made the clay and opened his eyes.
I want to pause right there, because I got an issue right there. They brought the blind man to the Pharisees because it was the Sabbath. Ain't nobody supposed to be working. So they brought the man that was blind, whose now eyes are open, to the Pharisees, who they don't believe what happened, but they want the Pharisees to be able to say, is this legal? You know, people in the church ask that all the time. Can you do that? Is it legal? I can talk about Jesus as much as I want to. It is legal. Come down from God above. And if you don't look me, don't worry about it. It's illegal. So they brought him to the Pharisees. Him that was aforetime was blind. Let's read a little bit, because initially I wanted to stop at verse 9. Let that be all for y'all today. Y'all got to read the rest. But let me talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. Y'all don't have to read it. But if you read it, you'll see it for yourself. So they brought him to the Pharisees, and the Pharisees said, are you sure you were born blind? The man said, yes, I'm sure I was born blind. This man may spit on the earth. Now, how many times have you told the story? The man may spit on the earth and put it in my eye. I went to wash in the pool, so he told this to the Pharisees. Who is this man? His name is Jesus. Do you know him? I don't know. Well, look, let's do a thorough examination, because this man might not have been born blind. Who is his parents? So they went to get mama and daddy to confirm that this man was truly blind. So now the Pharisees, now people are afraid of the Pharisees because they had a little power and stuff, a little authority. So now the mom and daddy come before the Pharisees, and they said, is this your son? Yes, this is our son. Was he born blind? See, he was born blind from his birth. He's always been that way. He is our son. How did this thing open? He grown. Ask him. They ain't want to say what happened necessarily. Because they was like, we don't know what the Pharisees will try to do to us. So he is grown. He's able to make his decisions on his own. We don't have to feed him no more. He out there with the can every day. He buys his own food. He's able to talk on his own. Go ask him. So they go back to him again. How is this thing done? Who did it to you? Jesus did it. I don't know where he is. I don't know it. Like, how many times did he have to say, I was blind and now I see? The man may spit on the dirt and put him by, I don't know if he said clay. I don't know if he know it was spit or not. And now I see. Are you sure you used to be blind? Yes. Yesterday I couldn't see you. Today I see you. He saw the good, the bad, and the other all at one time. Then they questioned him. And then, you know what happened to him? After the man said, I don't know what all happened. I just know Jesus. Well, if you know Jesus ain't supposed to be healing nobody on the Sabbath day. He's like, I don't know if he's supposed to do what or what. I know I was blind. heal me. And they kicked him straight out of the synagogue. You are not allowed in church no more. And then the man went and found Jesus. Now, they want to do something to Jesus because he worked on the Sabbath. Now, I'm laughing within myself as I'm reading because I'm like, is fit working? Because if that's the case, some of y'all be working a lot. Or he's in violation of the Sabbath because he spit on the ground. I'm like, spit is not work. Making clay is not work. It might be clay, it's not work. Putting it on somebody's eyes is not work because you wash your face all the time. It's not work. But they're trying to figure out, but he healed. He is Jesus. How do you say healing can't happen on the Sabbath when you're serving a God who's supposed to heal? So I'm laughing at them. And everybody's in fear of the Pharisees. We got him now. He healed on healing is, so you consider healing works? That means you can't get healed on Sabbath. They're supposed to have church on Sabbath. Are they working? So we have to question ourselves in a lot of things. Jesus came and opened the eyes of the blind man. But he really came to open the eyes of everybody that was blind. To turn their pain into purpose. I'm getting ready to close right here. This is on my abbreviation. Let me get back to my notes. No more of the time you read. When they questioned the man, they really was giving glory to Jesus without even knowing that they're giving glory to Jesus. Jesus simply answered the question, made clay, touched the man's eyes, and told him to go wash. It really didn't constitute any work. So look, this man's pain went to his purpose, and in the end of the whole thing, it was a provision that was there. So God will take you through your pain, let you understand what your purpose is, so he can get you something that is the provision he's trying to make for you. Brought this man his eyesight. And it was good. He didn't need reading glasses. Look, Joseph went through some pain. Y'all know Joseph. He went through some pain, don't you think? Being betrayed by his family. See, all this time, God's been trying to get us to the place where we understand we don't have to be crying about our pain all the time, because our pain is going to bring us to a purpose, and the purpose is always going to bring the provision. But we got to be able to worship through the pain. We got to be able to see some things through the pain, understanding that Jesus is the light. Joseph, we know him. He went through the whole, y'all know he went through slavery, to the prison, to the palace. And what did he say at the end of the whole thing? What you meant for evil. See, there was some pain I had to go through. And there's some folks that purposely sent him to that painful position. But he said to them, what y'all tried to do for evil, it was purposefully made by God to bring about a good end and make a provision for not just me, but my family and everybody that's involved. There was a purpose to the end. But I had to go through the pain first to get there. Or we couldn't do Joseph, because we wouldn't be able to take no pain. Let somebody talk about you. Let them call you a name. We don't put our Holy Ghost aside. I've been there already. Holy Ghost, wait right here. I'm going to handle some business. we come back, Lord, forgive me. I had to let him know I ain't no punk. You can't just say. But he said in verse 20 of 50 in Genesis, but as for you, you thought it evil against me, but God meant it unto good, to bring it to pass as it is this day, to save such a people alive. What y'all meant for evil, God meant it to bring life to a whole nation. So the pain was worth it. What I went through was worth it. You know, the whole time Joseph was going through whatever he was going through, it was painful. And we said, oh man, you know what, that was wrong. But you ain't never hear Joseph in there complaining about nothing. Can I take y'all to Esther chapter 4? Y'all don't have to go there. I just want y'all to know that Esther had to go through some pain stuff too, because she had to deal with the loss of her parents. And in that, she could have really had some low self-esteem. And her uncle Mordecai, well, her cousin Mordecai, had to really build her up and say, look, you go ahead and do this. She was happy staying at home, well, not really happy, but just picking her wounds up. I lost my parents. I'm an orphan. I ain't got nobody to take care of me but my old cousin. But he got her in the beauty contest. Go on in there. You never know what God wants to do. And what happened? She got selected as the queen. Then when it was time, she said, you know, Mordecai came out there, but he the cousin, he was like, hey, they about to kill us all. So he went out there with sackcloth and ashes. He said, you're embarrassing me. Y'all might not have read that, chapter 4. You're embarrassing me, Mordecai. What you out here in sackcloth? You can't come to the king's castle looking all dusty and dirty. You embarrassing me. And he's like, look, you up there in your little castle, thinking you can escape. You in right here with us too. So you need to do something. She said, well, tell everybody to fast and pray. Because if I'm going to do something, I'm going to need to hear from God. Of course, she heard from God. Y'all know what she had to say, right? When she said, well, I'm going to the king. We used to sing that song when we sung that song, I'm going to see the king. I thought they were talking about Jesus the king, you know. But they even talking about this dude right here in church. I'm going, if I perish, let me perish. I'm going. That ain't what he talking about Jesus. He talking about this earthly king. She going to, because the thing was, if she went to him and he didn't call her, then he could put her to death right there. Because I ain't call you, take her head off. She ain't got no business here. She only come when I call her. So she was like, if I go to the king and he ain't call me 30 days. All right. I don't know what he's doing over there in his part of the castle. But it's been 30 days, he ain't called me. If I just walk up, he can kill me right on the spot. He was like, well, you're going to die anyway, so what's different doing me? All right, let's pray and fast. And then she made the decision. I'm going. If I perish, let me perish. But I'm going to go, Mordecai, to see the king. But God gave her a plan. All the pain that she's going through, God gave her a plan. God gave her the plan to save the whole nation of Israel. I'm going to just go out there. I ain't going to even knock on the king's door. I'm going to stand in the outer courts. See, there's a whole message right there. If we can just get to the place where we can just get to the outer courts and we just stand there until the Lord sees us. Stand in the outer courts and say, Lord, I'm here. So here I am to worship. All she did was just stand there. How long is she going to stand there? Until he sees her. How long is she going to stand there? Until he recognizes that she wants something. How long is she going to stand there? Is she going to get tired? No, I got a purpose now. So I'm going to stand here and say, I ain't going to call him because I know he's busy. But I'm going to recognize. Lord, let him recognize something. And he looks out and he sees her out there, standing in the outer court. He sees her and he said, ooh, it's been 30 days. Y'all gotta understand, this ain't no holy kingdom. Whoa. I don't know what she had on, but she stood out there. And whatever he liked, she stood out there, and everything she knew would get his attention. She stood out there, waited on him to be able to see everything that's there. That's for an earthly king. What do we do for the holy king? When we come into the outer courts, do we stand there and say, Lord, I'm here. Till you move, I ain't going nowhere. No, we gotta hurry up. Snow coming, we gotta abbreviate the service. Y'all drive slow when y'all leave it. We go fast. I'm just saying, I'm gonna let y'all go in a minute. But just like Esther, we gotta be at the place where the pain that she went through, God had purpose for her, to bring her to that place in the kingdom where she could save a whole nation. The blind man, he had a purpose. Who's seeing that this man may be born blind? Nobody. It was just for the purpose of God. Why all of a sudden you saved and you doing God's will? It ain't for no chance, nothing. Just I'm just saved because I'm saved. No, it's a purpose in everything you go through. Every pain that you have suffered, there's a purpose that God is working out in you to bring a provision. Not just for you, but a provision for other people. I don't know if y'all saw that post that I did on Facebook. 3 little boys. There's a snake that got a dog. Dog was about to be the meal. Now, if the dog had no friends, he would have been devoured by this constrictor. Because he had already put him in the death claw. But these 3 little boys said, you ain't gonna have the dog. So they went out and got some bamboo sticks and they began to work on the dog. Because they was like, this dog is my friend. Little boys, I ain't talking about grown men, just little boys. And they finally got the head of that constrictor. One little boy grabbed that head. Getting the pull and say, the other boy said, we gonna get the dog free. The dog couldn't do nothing by himself. All he could do is sit there and look miserable. A lot of times we in that same way. We come and we want to have our salvation all by ourselves. But you need somebody, because the enemy is a very real enemy. He gets calls around you. He will squeeze the life out of you by yourself. But you got to have some people that will pray for you. You got to have some people that don't mind taking the head of the snake and getting you free. That dog ain't wasting no time getting out of there. Boom, he was gone. And I said, you know what? That's a life lesson right there. The devil comes to steal, kill, and to destroy. But I can't do this thing without you, because if he get his claws around me, and I ain't been prayed up, I ain't got nobody to study, I ain't got no help, then he can devour any one of us if he can get us by ourselves. Squeeze the life out of you and devour you. But when we got each other's back, man, that's the purpose of God. Sometimes God's purpose for you is only to save one person, to save that one little dog. But if that's his purpose, then that's what you got to do. Esther didn't know what her purpose was, but now she knows. Joseph didn't know what his purpose was. He saw the dream. But when he got thrown into slavery, was his purpose messed up? He could have easily said, oh, that's it. Lord, you showed me all these dreams. None of it coming now. I give up. But he didn't. And then when it started looking almost good, then he got worse. Now when you're sitting in the prison down in the dungeon, Trying to figure out, Lord, is it still your vision? Is it still your purpose? Is it still your plan? Who's in? Joseph didn't sin. Esther didn't sin. This blind man didn't sin. But it was for the purpose of God. God has purpose for each one of us. But if we stay locked away in our pain and blame others for it, we'll never find out what God's purpose for, and we'll never get to our provision. Because for every pain, there's a purpose. I use this for an example all the time. When I go into the gym, my reason for going into the gym is to bring some pain on me, so that, because the purpose is to get in shape. The purpose is to be healthy. I can't go in there without pain and come out without pain. Because that means I ain't do nothing. I walked in there, I changed clothes, I came out. But if I want to make some change, I got to come in there, I got to lift some weights. I got to come in there, I got to get on the treadmill. If I come in there, I got to do something that's going to exert some effort. When I come out, and I'm going to feel wonderful. I asked my wife all day, can you rub me? All right, I need some rubbing. Because I'm in pain. But the pain has a purpose. It's to bring me to a place where I can be healthy and do things I need to do. So I can preach a little longer. We always want to, let's get rid of the purpose. We try to pop some aspirin to get rid of the pain. God said, no, deal with the pain because it's bringing some purpose to you. So in the name of Jesus, I'm closing right there. God has a purpose for the pain that you've been going through. Your pain should bring you to a praise. Oh, y'all, praise God. Because your pain has a purpose, but it should bring you to a praise. Because the ultimate thing that it starts off as pain, but when it ends up, I can see now. I got a praise. He couldn't go into the synagogue. The blind man couldn't go into the synagogue anymore. But he found Jesus and he came and joined himself. And now he can get praise to him. Thank you, Jesus. So now if I would see you, my healer. He probably told Jesus the whole story. Man, you know what they did to me? They threw me out the synagogue. He's like, it's all right, they won't even let me in the door. I don't want to be involved in no church that Jesus can't come through the door. Amen. Hallelujah. So let's stand. We're going to close right there. Well, we're going to close right there. But while we're closing, if they bring that offering basket right here. One thing I was learning about today, we're going to close with some love. Is that all right? And I'm going to say this, love is giving. Amen. If you can't give, something probably wrong with your love. I'm going to go ahead and say that on the real side. Because if I love Brother Jerome, but I don't give nothing to him, I don't really love Brother Jerome. If I say I love you and you got a need and I can't give to your need, I don't really love you. So when we come into the house of God and we say, we love the Lord. It's more than just singing. It's taking our giving, because our giving and our love is connected together. We are connected. So I'm going to say this, wherever you are with whatever pain that you have gone through, if you have not dealt with it, connect it with the love of your giving and say, Lord, listen, I'm repenting now of all that I have complained about in the pain that I've gone through. Because it's easy for us to complain. It's easy for us to blame. I can blame my spouse for a lot of stuff. But she ain't responsible for none of that. Because it's me, as the song says, it's me, oh Lord. Standing in the need of prayer. Not my mother, not my father, not my wife, oh Lord. Standing in So as we connect with the giving, we're connecting with God's love. That's why we have the time for offering time for you to be able to give. Now you say, well, Pastor, I ain't got no cash, I ain't got no checkbook or nothing with me. That's all right. We got 3 ways to give. You can give online, go to the website, click on it. If you're a member, you can go to your member portal and give it on there as well. You got all kinds of ways to give. We got some new software, man, so y'all can log on. If you ain't logged on in 30 days, you probably got to redo something, send something to the admin and say, I ain't logged on, give me a new password. And they'll send you an email that tell you how to get there. And then anytime you want to give, when you're on vacation, before you spend God's money, you can go ahead and give it. You ain't got to be in the house. As long as you own the plane, you can give. So as God is touching your heart as to how to show your love, and you're preparing your offering, I'm going to ask them, and I want to, the deacons already up here, old school is, I'd like for us to walk, if that's okay. If the ushers will lead us out from the back and around this way, and then we'll come and deposit our offering right here in the basket. And you can go down the middle aisle. When you go down the middle aisle, whoever you meet,